Hey, good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. We're getting ready to go to the racetrack. It's about 9 o'clock on Sunday. You guys may not see this video till Monday, but my trailer had a flat tire, so Aaron brought his truck and trailer down. Wagon's dirty, but we're gonna go make some passes, see if we can't go any faster. So see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, we made it to the track. Had a few issues with our laptop, but I'm getting ready to go up and make my first pass. So I'm gonna hand the camera off there and see you guys in a little bit.
Test 10, lane 5. Foot brake. Lanes 1 and 2 coming out here next. We're here, test 10 here, folks. We are looking, time run number 2 coming up here. Time run number 2, Sweet Corn Outlaw, Ozark Mountain Super Shifter. Sweet Corn Outlaw, Ozark Mountain Super Shifter. We're going to go ahead and call box. Time run number 2. Box cars, lanes 1 and 2. Box cars, lanes 1 and 2. Look at that Volvo go, bud. Merle Fawcett zipping him at the line.
Alright guys, so first pass was successful, somewhat. I ended up lifting pretty early because I think my tranny is still a little bit low. But let's see here, I was on the right. The track is definitely there today.
Already got that.
Best 60 foot ever, and then 6.5 at 95. I let out pretty early. Something just didn't feel right. And I actually put methanol on the tank, so I want to be careful on the tune. I don't know where it's at. So, but after that first pass, I looked over all the data. Everything looks really good. Intake air temp got up to 190 with 12 pounds. And then I'm not going to touch the shocks, but I am going to raise the boost on the launch a little bit. And I leaned it out a little bit, and then I added some boost. Added 10% duty cycle for overall boost, and then launch I think 5%, and then I leaned it out a little bit. So, and I'm gonna stay in it this time. I left it pretty early, so, and still ran a 650, which is pretty good. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. So the last pass did not go as planned. I think we lifted ahead. I think the coolant reservoir is full. And look at my valve cover gasket, completely blown out. Hey, welcome back guys. As you can see, we ran into some issues today at the racetrack. I want to say, really, just to get down to it, I'm feeling like one of my injectors, well, my number 5 specifically, that's the cylinder we hurt. I'm thinking that maybe number 5 injector is partially clogged, because the damn thing was plenty rich. I wasn't running that much boost. Obviously no intercooler, which I was really hesitant to do, and now I'll never do it again. But I'm hoping it was a, you know, clogged injector. Every other piston, well, I haven't looked at the passenger side obviously, but all those are fine. But all the spark plugs look good, except number 5, so I'm really not sure what happened. But number 5 we melted, as you can see. Wrong cylinder. There you go. So, and it left some shit on the cylinder wall. So, yeah, not a good day at the track. I want to blame, you know, no intercooler, but yet I also can't be quick to blame no intercooler. I need to make sure that every cylinder is getting the same amount of fuel, or at least as close as possible. Maybe I'm not running enough fuel filter. I've only got this 100 micron coming off the regulator, or maybe it's 10, I'm not sure, whatever they recommend for injectors after the fuel pump. So yeah, I need to look at that fuel filter and then maybe send the injectors out to get cleaned and test flowed. Yeah, when I got to the racetrack I did splash in 3 gallons of methanol. I was thinking maybe it wasn't circulated enough, you know, because my first pass was fine. It was really rich. The only thing I did between the first and second pass was I took out 5% of fuel, between 12 to 18 pounds of boost. And then I added 5% on my duty cycle for launch. So I was launching at like 5.5, 6 pounds. It probably launched, you know, 7 pounds. So I really don't know what caused this. It's kind of bothering me, but it's racing, man. Hurts it all the time. This is I have never had to open this motor up in 3 years that I've been thrashing on it, so I'm not too upset about it. I just I got to figure out what actually caused it. I can't just blame the intercooler, so, or having no intercooler, which by the way I'll never do again, just because I've always had a bad feeling about it. And then the first time I try it, second hit, I melt a piston. So that's just my luck. First motor I've ever hurt, but it happens. That's what racing's all about. Break shit, you fix it. And you can see every other cylinder looks good. So clean. I just put fresh oil on this damn thing too. The cylinder head, we'll go over and look at this. But you can see this is number 5. Clearly, it's all oily, and you can see all that aluminum garbage, whatever you want to call it. Aluminum dust from the disintegration of number 5. But yeah, dude, these heads, and I should say heads, these cylinders all look good on this one bank except number 5. We're thinking it's injector, or I guess it just got too hot. Oh, and it just so happens the run that this happened on, the data log didn't save, so that's what really bothered me, because that, you know, as any other tuner knows, that's a huge deal. So you gotta have data for every pass you make, and clearly something wasn't right tonight. So we're gonna throw a new piston in it. If that cylinder wall cleans up pretty well, we're gonna throw a new piston in it and then go from there. If not, we have this 6-liter over here, but it's gonna need the rings opened up, and I don't really want to mess with that. I'd rather just throw a piston in this, you know, take it out and pop the pan off and swap them out. if the bore will clean up good enough. But anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Stay tuned.